A loser, WeWork investors. What's the modern day equivalent of the suffix .com making something worth a lot more than it should be for a little while? Coworking. With a $16 billion valuation, the coworking company is worth as much as Snapchat and more than Starwood Hotels. Think about this. The one floor that they've sliced and diced and are charging more money for is worth more now than the building that hosts these WeWork floors. This makes no sense at all. WeWork has built its lofty valuation with a promise to startups and small companies of foosball tables, espresso bars, and free beer. We think this is an inflated valuation for a company that essentially rents space on a couch. It's a bubble and it will burst. So it's easy to heckle from the cheap seats. What is a company that is undervalued? HotelTonight. In just over a year, mobile booking apps went from 1 in 10 to reaching parity with mobile sites. So HotelTonight has the wind at its back and maintains a 4.5-star iTunes rating and has been the #1 ranked travel app in 38 countries. We think it's undervalued. Most recently raising money at $320 million valuation, the app's attained its success with a mobile-first strategy, dedicating 100% of its display budget to mobile ads, app-based retargeting, and email. Continued winner and loser, Instagram and Twitter, respectively. Instagram now courts more advertisers than Twitter, 200,000 versus 100,000. The Instagram platform served 13 times more ads in the second half of 2015, while maintaining an average CPM of $5 to $7. Part of the appeal is the range of advertising. These options include photos, 61%, carousel about 20% of the ads, and video ads at about 18% of those served. More than a third of these ads include Shop Now buttons trying to close the loop. Although most of the buttons have yet to be used, digital is much about influence as it is about transactions. Only 1 in 6 consumers going into your store had been touched by digital 3 years ago. Now it's 2 in 3. The biggest mistake managers make? Sizing your digital spend to your e-commerce business. Size your digital business to the size of your overall business. It's e-influence, not e-commerce. A loser, luxury home buyers in Beijing. This year, Beijing joined the top 10 most expensive cities for luxury housing. $1 million will buy you only 624 square feet. But Beijing home buyers are better off than those in Monaco, where that same million buys you 183 square feet. In New York, you can get 291 square feet for $1 million. I personally have decided to move to China because I'm convinced that if God made everything, that means he's Chinese. We'll see you next week.
Well, we're moving